Well, several coalition forces in Iraq, including 3 Americans, wounded in a rocket attack on a military base north of Baghdad. It comes just days after a similar strike at the base left 3 dead, prompting U.S. airstrikes on Iranian-backed militias believed to be behind those rocket launches. Lucas Tomlinson is live at the Pentagon with details. Lucas.
John, we now know 2 of the Americans wounded in the attack were seriously wounded, and all 3 medevaced out immediately to Baghdad. The head of U.S. forces in the Middle East says his drones can't see everything.
I don't have enough ISR to be everywhere all the time. The truck was probably covered until seconds before they set the timer and ran away. So you've got a very limited period of time when it appears as a missile-loaded truck.
This time, the rockets were not fired from a truck, but this underground area behind a cement wall, knocked down moments before the strike. These photos from a U.S. military spokesman in Baghdad show 56 Katyusha rocket launch tubes, roughly half successfully fired at the base. The attack was carried out in broad daylight. Normally, attacks like this take place at night. It would be difficult for drones overhead to see these rocket launchers behind the cement wall and under a covered roof. Iraqi officials say they arrested the owner of this garage used to launch the attack. The latest attack comes 3 days after 2 Americans and a British Army medic were killed at the same base Wednesday at Camp Taji, located 17 miles north of Baghdad. 14 other coalition troops were wounded in that attack. This drone video shows the aftermath of U.S. Air Force jets who destroyed 5 weapon sites Thursday night used by Kataib Hezbollah, the Iranian-backed militia. General McKenzie says the terrorist group carried out the attack Wednesday, and officials tell me they also likely carried out this latest attack today. For the first time since 2012, General McKenzie now has 2 aircraft carrier strike groups in the region, the USS Harry S. Truman and USS Dwight D. Eisenhower, along with warships armed with hundreds of cruise missiles. The U.S. military tells me they'd like to conduct a joint operation with Iraqi forces, but it's not immediately clear when that will take place, John.
All right, Lucas.